Nippon Cafe. I'm your host, Alice Draken, and we are here for Final Fantasy. We need to grind ourselves through the story so I can actually go over to Kujata and start playing with orange juices. So we need to grind like the Dickens. And yes, I love those words. I'm just that weird. Man, my cloud is being slow. Seriously? Oh, I'm always going backwards. Nice! Smart. The way this person is like digging it looks like it's bouncing off. Like, why isn't this breaking? You have honored the dead with your pilgrimage, Ageha. Even if Azima did not hear your prayers, I believe that they provided comfort to your fallen brethren. Remember that although the body is not a vessel that must one day be is but a vessel that must one day be surrendered to the life stream, our souls shall endure, and the righteous shall find solace in Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people. Her people? The sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family so that they may mourn in her in accordance with sylphic traditions. Alright, head over to Hawthorne Hut. What is that noise? Oh. Seriously? Well, you suck. None of my stuff went over to the next realm. None of my stuff went over. You need to put a headset on. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Noxia! But this one does not understand. Wish I had voices for these guys. Komuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to... Wait. Whoa. Yeah, but which one... Oh, Frictio's the white one. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Oh, that's horrible. So not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well? Noraxia! Noraxia went to Thonalon at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell this one that Noraxia was brave. Tell this one that Noraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neroxia home. Welcome, my Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neroxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. I am gonna smack you. It doesn't matter. The sylphs are precious. Don't talk as if they're walking salads.
Glare at me.
I will glare at you. Get your freaking headset on. Yeah, why is it that most of the minions look like they could be dwarves, but then this one looks like an actual good chibi rendition? It's wrong. It's so wrong. I said most. I didn't say all. Actually not. That's actually used for just... It doesn't make you a goblin if you wear it. It just means you're filling your nose with potpourri. And you're not. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the Lickyard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Perhaps take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Geha. She's supposed to be sleeping. I'm not imagining it, Geha. I know I'm being watched. No, not the girl. I know about her. No, this is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Ooh, someone's getting the heebie-jeebies. At least I know right where it is. Wah! Or not. Wah! Or not. Wah! Or not. Wah! Fifth time. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. I want my character to get to 50 so I can actually show the red mage. I love my red mage. He's so bad. No. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend, that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquise was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Ooh, cutscene. Yay!
尋ね人を同時に2人も見つけることになろうとは、ゆくゆく私はついているな。こんなところで帝国の影に怯えている場合ではないぞ。我々の手で暁を蘇らさねばならん。そのためにはガーロンド・アイアンワークス代表、伝説の貴公子シド、あなたの力も必要となる。
どなたか存じませんが、ここにいる男はマルケズと申す者。先の霊災で心に傷を負い、癒しが必要な状態です。どうかそっとしておいてください。
Oh no, but that's cool.
世界は今あなたの力を欲しているのだ。こんなところで眠っている場合ではないぞ。
Why is it that when these people do confront them and they've lost their memories, they always seem to start getting their memories back right away? It's like, that's not realistic. But again, this is game, so what realism is there?
「マルケズ、いやシドと言ったかな。これを持って行きなさい。あなたのものだ。シド、一緒に暮らすうちにあなたはきっと名のある人だと予想はしていた。短い間だったが息子が戻ってきてくれたようで嬉しかったよ。私はもう十分に幸せな思いをさせてもらった。
What heard happy?
あなたを世界にお返しする時が来たのです。
I heard happy, the word happy.
お前は一体。
私の名はアルフィノ・ルベユール。亡き祖父の意志を継ぎ、暁の血盟の一員として蛮神、そして帝国と戦っている。暁が襲撃された件は知っている。すでにエオルゼア中で噂になっているよ。エオルゼア諸国はここしばらく霊災からの復興と国内問題の解決に注力してきた。その間 手薄となった蛮神対策の担い手として神狩りを引き受けていたのが暁の血命だ。その暁が落ちた。各国上層部も動揺しているが、だからこそここで戦いをやめるわけにはいかない。イクサル族が蛮神ガルーダを召喚した。現在クルザスで猛威を振るっている。蛮神ガルーダは数いる蛮神の中でも特に好戦的で凶暴だ。委員会の調査によれば、それはイフリートやタイタンを軽く凌駕するほど、一つ格上の存在と言われるほどでね。
I hate you.
つまりその蛮神ガルーダを狩れば他の蛮族たちに与える影響も大きいということだ。
I want that sword.
蛮神ガルーダが控える祭壇は暴風の壁に守られている。シド、あなたの出番だ。エンタープライズを探しに行く。
エンタープライズだと？
そうだ、シド、あなたの飛空艇だ。あの船は0歳前にグリダニアから飛び立ったのが最後のはず。その足取りを追う。
俺の飛空艇。少し待ってく。
長く続いた蛮神との戦いもいよいよ最後だ。我々はエオルゼアはまだ牙を失ったわけではないと世界に見せてやろう。
エンタープライズ、そこに俺がいる。必要とされている俺が。
I think I recognize that voice. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Ageha. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the great Gubu Wall of Ulda, it states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Quarthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Foggord Float, the closest settlement to Quarthus. Mayhap the Serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest for your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you in the science. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Ageha. Yeep. Here you go. You got stuck. Yeah, you might. Yashiro ages. Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise, you speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Corthus. What became of it after that I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Fortifart. Fortifart. Fortifart? At Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate this ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Yeah. You don't know anything, so shush. NPCs have no... don't need respect. I'm racist against NPCs. What? I don't even know what that is. There's too many haircuts like that. Like just a typical bun. You could even have like just a nice hairdo. You have come in search of Fortifart, the I met for you have found him. Fortifart. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Corthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Ba, 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 ba. Yay! 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Carchano. Nigh on 5 years ago, I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Corthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. You know, I brought off my coffee, but where did I put it? Aww, can you get it for me? Why'd your name you say Motke? You forgot a letter in there. Motkei. You forgot a letter in your own name? Motke. Motke. You're a nincompoop? You're a nincompoop, that's why. Make me. Actually, go get my coffee. I demand it. I'm a single parent. I deserve that coffee. someone who has the toddler's point of view with the toddler's attitude to boot. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The holy see of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Hello and have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls, if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you, after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare as is mine. They're all the same. I've never seen any actual specific outfit that showed a difference between House Durandare and Fortifont. So I'm always... Why? Uh-oh. Daggone it. He saw me. What? It's like, hey, I gotta go back and heal myself. Come on, go get my coffee. I demand it. I'll pay you with a smooch. That's all you need. You don't need money. Hooded assaulter? Why not armored assaulter? Or helmet assaulter? Cause he's not hooded. He's not actually hooded. He's a hoodlum. You gonna go get my coffee? Have one? Oh. Oh, how about the ones where people, where they say, oh, one lady mistook a deaf person's earpiece for AirPods and stole them. Uh-huh. Very. If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving jerks. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Kirby, speak. Speak. Good girl. Come here. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's such a queen. Especially with her attitude, no meow. My attitude. I don't know why, but when I said my attitude, I'm like, means nothing to you. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I know. It doesn't make sense at all, but it was still funny. At least in my head. I must say I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are proud people beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your requests. However, understand that it is untimely, ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatory and introduce yourself to Edmil. Edmil. The coffee bringer? You said, what did I call you? You are the coffee bringer. So go bring me coffee. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamont up above. What is she growling about? She's not? Oh, she is? I know, but what is she growling about? Did you give her meds today? Because sometimes that means she's having problems with her tail. Because if her tail's flicking back and forth, she'll do that. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Hallone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillemets. You honor us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durendare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Corthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, a little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Corthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark while traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Wow. Sicko. I was not aware you aided House Durendare in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. What? Oh, the attitude. Dude. Okay. You there, madam. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He has was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Ooh. Oh. Let's go bonsai. Bonsai! Oh. Bonsai! Out. Oh. You could actually jump on the lamps? Oh my gosh, I gotta attempt this. Oh, here. Weep. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if anyone would notice me sitting up here. It's so cool. I know, it's stupid, but still it's cool. Where is... Ooh, my ankle starts. Surprise. No. No, 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 no. Yeesh, there it goes. Oh, I forgot I can't do that without cutting my feed. Oh, well, at least I now know. Wee, wee. Dang, I missed it. But that is so cool. I never realized that. Oh, just another one of those things that you don't realize in a game until you've done it. Take my goblin, I don't know. One-eyed monster. Three-eyed, three-eared purple people eater. What? I don't know the song. I think it's like one-eyed, one-eared flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-eared flying purple people eater. Yeah, they're not gonna notice me. Ooh, am I? Oh, excuse me. What a relief to see someone other than a gosh darn birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You are not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. Really? I save your stinking butt and then you freak out and... Wait! Get away from me, unbeliever. Fine. Here, let me just like kick you out in the open so that you can get seen by the Ixal. Kiku kiku! Kiku kiku! Here, there, Kiko, Kiko. Oh. Kiko, Kiko. Ew. Better be a good scalding hot cup of coffee and some marshmallows in your hand. Oh, you're getting in trouble, aren't you? No marshmallows?
No, I didn't know you were serious.
I was. Oh, now you gotta go get them.
Really?
Yeah. Huh? Well, I want one. Oh. No fair. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oof. No, my tooth. My tooth is just hurting. Okay, look what I found out. This. Watch. I'm gonna do it. Attempt to do it. Gotta get.
You didn't even move.
That's not fair. I don't know. I don't know my days of the week. Ta-da! Uh-huh. Huh? No, you suck. Oh. Then you really do owe me marshmallows now. Yeah, go get them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh? Oh, I want marshmallow. I want marshmallow.
It's not gonna get you what you want.
What more? You suck. I want a marshmallow. That arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durndare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression, yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durndare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. You better give me a marshmallow. Mm. 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 You suck. Marshmallow.
You do.
That's gratitude. It's gratitude.
Gratitude?
It's gratitude for you. No marshmallow for me.
You said gratitude.
I know.
That's being thankful.
I know.
You're so dumb.
I know. You suck. And Sir Nigel. That's Sir Nigel. Sir Nigel. Let's hear him yell. That's, Sir Nigel! Yes, Sir Nigel Fluffington the Third! He is a pish-posh kitty with his cigar and silver Rolex, and he sits near his posh fire, smoking his fine cigars that are made out of catnip. Yep. Catnip cigar, man. Yeah, man. He's like, I am going to pop you one. You let go of me now. He tried to bite the... Alright, I'll let you go. I don't want to be too, be mean. Boop. And I jumped past it. Okay. Uh-oh, he's getting tortured by Kiku. Porch Lane. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slayed 2 heretics and save a knight. Now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 houses? It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? No. Do as I say. Now. Now. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Why not, for this task? Should take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Scarfire Lox was ambushed on the road to west here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like to his wares as well. On the off chance any porter of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Highlandheart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Okay. Okay, What? Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? God bless ye, friend. It's all here, every last... Ah, but wait, that chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury take me, a draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Francel. Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helenhart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, miss. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helenhart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed. As well, it is the duty of every English guardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Dude, you're not even gonna look for any more evidence? Let's just murder him. We found one thing. Messed up.
Hey, come closer, lass. Listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a goodly righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helenhart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of Edelweiss. He will know you for a friend. Now go.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. I don't know the song. Ba-ba-ba. I am way too hyper and I apologize.
Yes? You look as though you have something to say, do you? I see. Sir Carlot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in quarters since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it would still be considered to many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Hoshafont of House Four Temps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs.
I don't know why I chose that voice, but whatever. Me. Sounds like some old lady. Just frail and can't move. Me. 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 Da 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 ya ya la 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 la. Na 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 na. Our fate. 4 attempts. House 4 attempts, God. How absurd. Midland Aegis. Man, how many people are gonna have that word? It's like, let's name ourselves after the server. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond reconceivable, as, yes, the letter made mention of pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen from above Corinthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events. For while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. It may take some time before I receive any information regarding your missing airship. While you wait, mayhap you might indulge me for a small favor. It is obvious to me that you know much and more of the ways of war. I ask that you share that knowledge with our knights, so that they might be better prepared when next the Dravanian horde strikes. One of my veteran knights is presently conducting a training session just beyond our western gates. Pray seek him out and introduce yourself. He will explain how you can help. Here's what his voice sounds like. It's so neat hearing all the Japanese versions. Okay, that's pretty far out. Oh, he's on the side. Oh, and there's the chocobo keep. Better register myself. And I haven't attuned. Oh my goodness. My gosh, you're gonna freeze your butt off. Oh, I'm here off node. It's you too, Sid. Just because you got leather on your butt doesn't mean you're gonna be warm. Kubu Spratling. I need to make a Kubu Spratling. There you go. A fine moral, to you, miss. Lord Horsefont tells me you possess a great deal of experience. Certainly more than the green boys I mean to test today. If you will allow, I would like to even the odds by setting all three against you. No objections, yes? Then let us begin. Knights to arms! Thank you. Just don't give me any warning.
Boys, get up!
Oh my goodness, stop it. It's funny how this is considered killing every other time, but then if it's someone who's being trained or taught, it's me knocking them out. Oh, I'm supposed to go back to him? I am so... I'm too much of a goof when it comes to nighttime.
I observed everything from the western wall. A splendid performance, Geha. Mayhap you have discerned this during your short time here, but House Four Temps regards outsiders differently than the other high houses. We have no objections to employing adventurers in sellswords, for example, whereas the others have, for all intents and purposes, forbidden the practice. They do so at their peril. To disregard a man's talents solely because of the circumstances of his birth is short-sighted and foolish. You know, after watching you spar with our knights, I am reminded that you are a woman of action. Doubtless you would rather take a more active role in my inquiries, yes? Then let us discuss how you can do just that. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Four Temps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are no influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. Lady Nin of mine own House Four Temps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Cravelin of House Hallenhart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Four Temps. Do not concern yourself with House Desmel. I shall contact them myself, seek the counsel of the three I mentioned, and return to me when finished. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my good sir.
I'm going the wrong way. Doobie doobie doobie. Nin.
Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Four Temps does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Halenart have been found guilty of heresy in recent days.
Yeah, and you're such a brat, boop-a-doop boop. You're such a brat, doop-a-doop doop. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, now I got it too mad. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't even know where that came from, but
Is this a fate? It is a fate. Fun, fun, fun. Babylon. Hello, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Hoshafont? I want to help, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Hellenot into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Yes'm. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 Unless you want to dress up to be just like them, I don't find any reason why you would want to look like one of the porters or even get one of their outfits. Unless you wanted to look like maybe a person who was in the kitchen. Because that's the only other thing they look like. It's like they just came out of the kitchen with a really nice, adorable apron. I gather you have been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshafont's missive was positively glowing. But if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guilherme arrived in Corthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harshafon wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. If he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. You're such a such a derp. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Avarice Yard. La 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 no 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 no. There's Kirby all over the walls. Kirby everywhere, and not a drop to drink.
By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole Corthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Trevelyan horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Yeah, because he's being a complete dipwad. I used to love the names when I was a kid that we came up to like insult people. These days it's always just cuss words people come up with, or all these like words that sound so harsh, but for the ones that I remember, they were always so silly. And that the kids thought they were really harsh and stuff, but if you think about it nowadays, I'd probably use those over any other word. Like calling someone a dorcas ecosis because it's the scientific word for dork. It was so much fun. Whatever, I was more of the outcast and the type who everyone made fun of, so I didn't mind not being able to call people bad names only because I never won the fight, and I always was the one who ended up crying. I don't know why I was walking away. I was silly. Very silly. Very silly. Oh, eh. I heard the beast cries from over yonder, then Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, miss. Bless you. Kid needs a good thump on the head for putting his knights in this predicament. Curse those fiends, it's as though they knew we were coming. Confound it all! How are we to redeem House Halenart if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Halenart will remember your kindness. It was foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Halenart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. But we have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. Despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Don't worry, kid, I'll back you up, but you still deserve a good thump on the head. Ba, 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 Barago.
What did you find at Steel Vigil? Oh, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. Witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found, unless there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillemot has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association yours.
Oops.
As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the potters who ferry goods across Quarthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Hey, someone tampering with shipments? Fear struck me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted... Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a House Halenart man, through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing in the shipment did it, though I know most of them what work for the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Could it have been the fellows what were responsible for the inspections? Ha! Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors? The lot of them, as if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front today. You might consider having a word with them.
Misty Lynn.
Beg your pardon. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in house Aeronaut shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find.
They suddenly magically appeared. You are draconian! Can I have an autograph, though? Instead of you just getting killed?
Are you finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the knight at White Brim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Archifant, I will not be held accountable for this.
Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. More importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries, and every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halenart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has played his hand, and praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. 6 levels to go. Ooh, itchy. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Halenart were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Bridgie. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Bum bum bum.
What is it, my child? Lord Harshafant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not impossible. Inquisitor Guillemette presides over Lord Francel's trial at which drop as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard.
Wow, you guys are so stupid.
They have taken Lord Francel's witch drop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Again, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillemette in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. This Lord Guillemette seems even more suspect as we speak. Like he's just asking for trouble. Kind of curious what they're saying, even before I've done anything.
mean, I can start from the purple, or I can start talking to him.
Hail, Agea. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves.
42. Last time I died like twice attempting this. Let's hope I don't die a pathetic death.
Chosen Charlemont Francel de Hallenhart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Trevalians, and I am no different since the very birth of my nation. We have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard.
It is for our alone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their dragon forms and be put to the sword.
In the name of House Four-Temps, I beseech you, stay your hand.
Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshavan. My lord has had his covenant eminence, in which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harshavan has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment, that he should harbor private doubts. I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit a heresy, a crime for which here is but one punishment.
We must hold them until Lord Harshavan arrives, Geha. Remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor.
I like that kind of healer thing at times, being able to have the little branch and or a wand. Ooh, no. Oh, he's healing me good. Ha, cool.
It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helenart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the fury, a draconian rosary! Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Horsefont. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of which first brought you to court this Ageha. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Another sign that says, hey, get out of here. You shouldn't even be here messing with my business. Lord Harshaphon, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save me? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenot. Praise alone it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Ageha. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba.
I actually forgot that I cannot believe I forgot that. Here we go. I guess I need to be over this way. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side. My bad.
You look well, Gea. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Wait, were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps has House Helenart shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The man with knowledge of the enterprise waits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you.
I thought it said decomposed, a cataloger.
Aye, how quickly the commoners' opinions changed. They say Lord France was innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airplane ship. Last seen in Corinth is several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium. During that period, I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gardania and landed, somewhere in the far northwest. Relying on my memory alone, I can say no more than that. However, were you to bring me the astroscope log from the evening in question, I could calculate a more accurate location. The log I require is volume 6 of the 1572 readings. It should be stored with the other past logs on the uppermost floor of the observatorium, just below the astroscope. I believe it will be a large red leather-bound tome, though you ought to confirm the date and volume number if you are at all unsure.
Yeah, it looks like it's glowing and flickering in the light as you move. It's kind of cool. And somehow I've snuck right past everyone to get these logs. Whee! Almost dead. Waha! Whew.
Did you perchance find the correct log? The 6th volume of 1572? I would understand if you failed. The other catalogers were often careless when returning old volumes to the shelves. My word, you actually found it. This musty old smell brings back such fond memories. Here we are. If you would permit me a moment to make some calculations. It is as I feared. The ship landed near the Stone Vigil of all places, which means that the garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Hashvat is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Neru Meiji. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil? Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durndare. I will write a letter to Lord Trillamont of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journey to Geha. May alone guide you. And you speak too soon. Going all the way back down again. Big Goobu. Goobu Goobu. Goobu Goobu. They are so ugly looking. Wonderful to see you again, Geha. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it, too, was once an outpost held by House Halenart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravonian horde caught us unawares. The fiends had held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durndare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Trillamont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Halenart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you, now as well. Trying to scurry so fast through this. It's very hard to do this fast, and I can bet you I might end up getting a cold all over again because of how much I'm talking. Oh. Man, now I got two hankerings of two specific anime that I really want to watch now. I'm gonna have to do some anime binge watching this week. Oh wow. Why is Morocco here? Jeez. I'm hearing a dog. Ow. La 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 la. I feel like going downstairs and getting a popsicle, 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 pop, pop, pop. Here comes the fun part. You desire an audience with Lord Trillamont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Hoshafon and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What do we do? What to do? Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillamont's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Abois. Yes, Sir Abois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. I made him, like, talk really, really fast. Voile not. Voile not. Voile not. Not bad. Not bad design. Actually, I haven't even checked my gear. Oh, great. Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Trillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary? He's upstairs and show your letters to him. Go around in a circle, circle, circle. Go around in a circle, la di da di da. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Four Temps in Helenot. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Cardinal. He should know Lord Trillamont's current whereabouts. Oh, my nose is all stuffed up. Theophylline. 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 What reason have you for barging in to... Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Trillamont is just upstairs. Let her know, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventures in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Yeah, that's not gonna happen here. Sir Gordino permitted you passage. Very well, speak.
You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with the Scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Corthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Non Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive, but that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandar marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in White Brim front but in 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandar would have a greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could mean moons before House Durandar purges the dragons for the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Yeah, it takes me only like half an hour. Sit in a Geha. We must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood?
Come now, you didn't think it would be that easy to learn Lord Drillmont's trust, did you? Even if you are who you claim to be, it would be reckless for him to believe your story without question. At the very least, you ought to show your support for House Durandar by calling Pharaoh Crocs in our stead. A simple gesture like that would probably earn you the respect of Sir Clotarian, as he always struggling to find men to attend to the task. But why not give it a try? Right. You just want me to do your work. What was that? Sir Nigel! He's come to visit us. Sure, Nigel. You're the lash responsible for that commotion upstairs? Aye, word travels fast in White Brim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Trillmont's mind. If there's not one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Went over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. Last few supply shipments contained no meat whatsoever. The knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'Twouldn't be a quality meat, 'tis true, but it'd be a damn sight before then. Nothing better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not away a lurking? Mud puppy and Danifin Pass. Take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Oh, it's you. Beg your pardon, miss, but I've heard whispers that you wish to prove yourself untrustworthy to Lord Trillmont. Perhaps we can be of service to one another. I am a humble herald of House Helenhut, you see, and I was to deliver a most important missive to White Brim front. I was travelling along the road when a fearsome flurry of snow began to fall. As the curtains of white descended around me, a sudden gust of wind from the sea of clouds tore the parchment from my hands. I fell to my knees and groped blindly, hoping to recover it, but to no avail. It could not have been blown far from the road, but the wilds are treacherous and filled with terrors. I have no choice but to seek shelter here, and so I must ask you to recover the missive and deliver it to Lord Trillement in my stead. Yes, ma'am. I can do that. Tis not hard. Tis a bother, but not hard. Oh. Oh. Ba 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 bum bum. Ba bum. Ba 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 ah. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum. Okay, sure. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a hole I'm not allowed in. Oh, no fair. Mm-hmm. Jesus, thing's hard.
Oh, this sucks. Well, I'm gonna get off now. It's been fun. I've been goofy, I've been stupid, and it's time for bed. So I will see you all tomorrow, and we're gonna have even more fun then. Till tomorrow. Ciao.